all these women podcasts originated from me. So broadcast, women recording, yeah, you're welcome. Fuck you, bitches. I hope you all fail. There's no sexual chemistry between Tommy, Dave, and me. Threesome.
Get what?
Onomatopoeia. Onomatopoeia. I'm
What are
just
you?
doing like voice, like, getting my voice ready.
And you do that by saying onomatopoeia.
Onomatopoeia.
Okay. Hello and welcome to a brand new episode of Still Recording with me, Toxic, and my co-host who was not here last time.
Yes, I
Liana.
was. Hi, everyone.
Where were you? You didn't say anything.
Yes, I did. I sneezed.
Oh, right.
That was me. I went, achoo.
Yeah, that's how it sounded.
Yeah.
Anyway, also not here is our other co-host, King Breaks Shit, because we could never get all of our hosts, just like now recording. Break.
He's
What?
here in spirit, though.
No, he's not. Break, he hit it big. Him and Sam Hyde, they're best buds now. He did a stream, he got a couple hundred views, and now he's a big
And like,
deal. And he
he
left
got like
us.
he got like 80 more subscribers as well, so that was pretty cool.
Yeah, he like doubled his sub count. He's like coming in on 200. Good for him. But fuck
Yeah.
him for ditching us. Piece of shit.
Oh well. I think he's got about 50 viewers now and counting because they've gone back to the actual website, so that's good.
Nice. I don't.
Anyways, fuck Brick. It's about
Yeah,
me
fuck Break.
today. It's all about
Yeah.
me.
It was gonna be about Break, but he left, so I had to do the next best thing and talk to a woman.
Sorry, what was that?
Nothing.
Anyways,
Anyway,
what do you want to ask me? Why am I here?
why are you here? 'Cause we're doing a podcast and you're a co-host. What the fuck do you mean? Why are you here?
Oh, I'm a very busy woman, so get the questions out. Let's go.
You're busy with what? It's fucking 7 in the morning over there.
Yeah.
You're not busy.
I'm joking, right?
I'm not. I'm
Oh.
angry. I'm angry. You know what? You're off the podcast. I'm doing a solo
No.
podcast. I'm just gonna talk to myself now.
Do you know who I'm angry with?
Who?
Matt Pitt.
Why? What did Matt do to you this time?
I broke up with him on Mitch's stream last night and he played it cool like he didn't care. Then he said he wouldn't spend $2,000 to fly to Australia to see me. So
Why would you break up with him? What'd he do?
so he hasn't spoken to me. He doesn't speak to me at all. Like he'll only talk to me on streams, and I joined a VC the other day and apparently he said if Liana joins I'm leaving, so I was pretty offended. And then I
Oh, so he's
messaged him
avoiding you.
yeah, so then I messaged him saying, "Hey, is it annoying if that I keep tagging you like on Twitter as a joke? Because I can stop." And he's like,
Yeah.
didn't respond. So I'm like, "Oh, fuck you then." So I broke up with him.
Well, that's kind of fucked up.
I need to know, Matt, do you think I'm seriously in love with you and thought you flew to Australia to impregnate me? Because I did. And I had an abortion. So rest in peace.
Huh. Well, fuck Matt Pitt. And he's a piece of shit, and I hate him.
Same.
Okay. No, but how are you, Liana? Are you having a wonderful morning, Sunday
I'm
morning?
doing well. I'm doing well. I had a few drinks last night with a friend.
Yeah.
And then I stayed up all night
So you
because
had a few drinks, and then you broke up with Matt while you were drunk.
I can't even remember when Mitch's stream was. It was like 2 nights ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm doing really well. Doing good.
Nice.
Staying clean off the well, I'm not sober. I guess you could call it clean.
Yeah, clean would be the right word.
Yep.
Yeah. We might get into that a little bit. Originally, this was going to be a split interview with Brick because I did one a year ago when he like first kind of broke into the community and was a stupid retard, still is. And just like an update. And then I was going to do the other half with Liana. But since Brick is mainstream sellout faggot now, I
Chasing
am
cool.
yes.
Yeah,
I'm
we get it.
just
You're stuck with me. Okay.
yeah. I gotta make it a fucking known that I'm really upset about it.
Well, you can go fuck yourself.
No. Anyway,
Okay.
Liana, let's start. Okay.
Okay, let's go.
All right.
Let's do this.
How did you get into like YouTube and like watching it more than
So,
like the average person?
when I first started going on YouTube, funnily enough, I used to every week when I'd come home from school download Trish Stratus's like match on Raw and like her pay-per-views, everything. I had a whole archive of her like recaps of the week. And I actually started using Windows Movie Maker to make like little music videos. And
Yeah.
I had a pretty good channel. Like it wasn't like thousands of subscribers, but a couple of hundred. And I was dating a guy at the time who like was a psycho, like didn't like me doing things that didn't involve him. So when I was asleep one night in bed, he got on my computer and deleted all the videos off my YouTube
What the fuck?
and and my folder too.
I was
But
literally just about to ask, is the channel still there? But I guess no. Fuck.
no, I think he even I don't know what happened to the channel, but yeah, it was pretty fucked up because I spent hours on those videos and they weren't too bad.
What a fucking dickhead, bro.
Yeah, like
So
I
wait,
used
wait,
to
wait, wait, wait,
love.
wait. Here's the bigger picture, right?
Mm.
You mean to tell me, right? You were illegally and for free watching her pay-per-view matches
No, no, just the raw recaps I would download. Like there was this website called stratusaction.com and it would let you download a little recap of it.
as it's still up.
That No, this was like when I was about 16, 17.
So like,
That it turned into trishstratus.com. Trish got him to do her main website. Anyways,
nice.
that's like totally unrelated. So then I just stopped really doing music videos because that killed my joy. I loved editing and yeah, then I started watching YouTube. There's like flash forward 10 years later during the pandemic. I started watching YouTube more often. I guess that was the time everyone was doing podcasts and streams. I thought, oh yeah, this is cool. And yeah, the pandemic happens and I started watching Frenemies
Nice.
and there was a few recommendations to like, suggestions and Tipster came up and he was talking about Trisha and Ethan. So I'm
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, I wonder what he has to say about it because I didn't know anyone's opinion on Trisha or Ethan because I didn't really know who they were. So I'd start watching Tipster and I'd comment in the chat and he would interact with me. So I was like, oh, wow, YouTube is interacting with me. How cool. So that's how I started talking to Tipster. And then I found Tommy and Tommy was talking about Trisha and Ethan as well. And because I was a H3 stan, I'm like, I absolutely hated Tommy. I thought he was a
Oh
piece of shit.
no.
I thought his
No.
laugh was annoying. Um, and yeah, and then I started talking to Tipster and he turned me around on Tommy and Keemstar. So yeah, I converted
So what you're saying is, if it wasn't for Ethan Klein, we wouldn't have Liana.
pretty much.
Okay, to be fair,
Yeah.
right? I kind of got to defend Ethan here a little bit, just a little bit, all right?
Mm.
I don't like him as a person, but
Yeah.
at the same time, I like this week, of recording or the week before this comes out, so like today's April 22nd. I started watching Frenemies. And you know what? It's not bad. I like it. I like
Pretty
the little
good.
dynamic they got going on.
It's great. Trisha
Yeah.
Trisha made that show though. Like he went downhill when she left and he started doing stuff with what's his name? Not
Hassan.
Hasabullah. Hassan. It would be cool
Yeah.
if Ethan did a show with Hasabullah. That would be amazing.
Yeah. She does make the show because he's like fucked up on that show. He like pushes like these weird boundaries with her too.
Like poking the bear.
Yeah, he's like poking at like her like personal life and like I don't know. It's really weird.
Mm,
I don't know.
yeah.
So you said you like found Tipster through Frenemies. Was that like the first community you interacted with, like in that chat, or did you ever try and like?
Um, it was, but the first call-in I actually did was with Tommy C. I called into Tommy's show before I called into Tipster's because Tipster didn't really take call-ins from people who weren't streamers. So I
Yeah,
was
so you
like,
were just
fuck
in the
it.
chat for Tipster, and then like the first person you like spoke to was Tommy.
Yeah, then I jumped into the shop from the point community when they merged. I think they made another server. I joined the free server. Then I started talking to Needles, and he thought I was a black man because I had my YouTube on in
I
the
remember
background.
that. I
Yeah,
remember that. That was really funny.
yeah,
Everybody
you all
thought you
thought I
were
was
like
a
this
catfish.
catfish. Yeah, it was
Yeah,
great.
it was pretty funny. Um,
Okay.
yeah, and then I spoke to Brick for like 4 hours that night, and we fell in love.
About the you're like transitioning into like my list of questions perfectly. My
Oh,
next
perfect.
my
That
next
worked out well.
question was
We're in
did you
sync,
ever
like our periods.
yeah.
Yeah.
Shot from the point, like the Discord server was like a really really cool like experience like throughout like last year.
Sure
And like you brought
was.
up Break, who kinda took it over for a little bit. Did you ever have any real feelings? Because like there was a meme like Liana and Break. Were there any like actual, like thoughts or real feelings that like maybe
Yeah. Yeah, like I had a thing for him, I won't lie, but I didn't think he was my boyfriend, but I just
yeah.
had a thing for him.
Did you ever tell him?
Um that I had a thing for him.
Yeah, did he know?
Well, yeah, we would talk about like if I was gonna go to New York and we'd meet up and we'd hang out.
Yeah, you fuck.
Oh, absolutely.
Nice.
I need that green card one way or another.
Yeah, you'll get it one day.
Yeah. One day.
A couple months like into that was like for the timeline, right? That was you joined Chop like the Discord what, maybe April, March,
Have a
April.
look. How do
Oh,
I
yeah,
look
you
at
can see
that?
that. Go to your profile like in the server,
Yeah.
and then it should say join server
Um,
date. Or it might not because you got banned and then you like got brought back in, which we'll get into.
I'm pretty sure I started like February, maybe March.
February? March?
March, February. Who knows?
I feel it might be March. I feel like it was March.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But speaking of, getting banned and all that, looking back at all the drama that started with this woman podcast and then like all this weird crazy drama that we covered on now recording. I think it was episode 7,
Yeah.
6 or 7. Whatever the Leon episode was. Go back and listen to that for like full context, but what are your
Yeah.
thoughts on just looking back at that whole situation?
Well, to be honest, like I feel like there were two separate sides of it. So there was the stuff with the girls, and then there was me spoking out on Tipster and Tommy.
Yeah.
So like I feel like Doc on the radio kind of covered the Tipster and Tommy stuff, and you guys covered the women stuff. Oh, and all of you guys covered everything pretty much. I
Yeah.
think people were way too focused on the spurging out messages I wrote. Yeah, I think at Orgies, docs, servers, and then I messaged Tommy on Discord some shit, which is fair enough. It was pretty crazy, but like no one really knows like what was going on between like with the dynamic of the girls and how some people may have been a little intimidated by me. You know, I'm really good looking. I'm confident. I'd call into the show, whereas some of the other females were too scared to do that.
Huh.
So I feel like they were threatened by me.
There was like a like darker side to like that whole drama too. Like outside of like the sparking out and stuff, like your like IRL life was kind of thrown in the loop, right?
Yeah, so I've been a recovering addict for like since I was 21. Um, I dabbled around the wrong crowd when I was like in my early 20s and they were smoking meth or ice. And so I've been dealing with that for like 10 years, like on and off. When I relapsed, it was in probably when I joined that server actually, and I had
Oh
been
fuck.
clean for about 4 years. But then I relapsed because I got a job. It was during the pandemic. I'm like, I got a job, I got money, I can go get drugs. Like,
Yeah.
I'll treat myself. I'll only do it once. But then it ended up being every week, and then I'd be awake for 5 days. And like, because everyone's in a different time zone, I wanted to be awake for 5 days. Like, to talk to everyone,
Yeah, because
to
there's
listen
someone
to
always
the
around.
shows.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So like I was kind of like revolving my life around this fucking Discord server. So and then the girls were being like so with the girls, there was an issue about what we were going to do on like topic wise. And me and my big mouth, I kind of was going back and forth. I was being a bit two-faced. So I can see why shit went down. But um, yeah, I also was dealing with drug addiction. So I might have been a bit hyperbolic.
Yeah.
And then when I got banned, I thought, like, I honestly thought, oh, Dav's just set me up here because she's doesn't want me there, which is whatever. She thought I was trying to dock her mum, which is ridiculous. And I
Hmm.
don't even want to talk about that. But she actually tried to get the police to come to my house and report me to the police twice, which no one knows about. Um, and I found out because she told someone, um, Oz. She told Oz. So, that's pretty fucked up, and no one talks about that because she didn't tell anyone. She said that she was trying to get a wellness test check on me done, but I don't buy that. So there's that. So yeah, I think that even like, to be honest, regardless of my addiction, I still feel like Dav did me dirty. And the whole
Yeah.
situation wasn't just like because I spoke out, it was also because they overreacted to something I'd said, which was like the tiniest. Like, all I had said was, I don't believe her mum is what she says she is. I think she's bullshitting. And then it just exploded.
Yeah. Which is like,
Yeah.
yeah, you're right. It is kind of fucked, right? Because like I remember me and Matt had a call with you at one point. And you
Is
was
that what I
like
cried?
you were crying and then you were angry and then you told Matt something about his leg
Oh my God,
and
I think I said, like, what do you do to moderate? Pick up your leg and throw it at people, and he just hung up on me.
yeah, he got so mad.
I was like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, but it was like really it was like because like I don't know. It was
Like,
like
put a promo on him, I guess.
kind of. It was like no, because like I was around you a lot for like what was that probably 2.5 months before, and like seeing you like completely in this like state of like holy fucking shit, something is not right here.
I remember when you were in the voice chat and I came in screaming and you're like, what the fuck? And I was like, I just remember you being there because
Oh, the
I
voice
came in
chat
yelling.
in the morning for me. I remember that. That was the day that like I woke up to like 40 something like my phone was just being blown up on
Mm.
Discord, like trying to get into the VC, and like I was like I had to straighten out the whole situation, and then that was the day that you got.
Well,
That was the
what was this?
day that you got banned, I think.
Well, the thing was, I said to Matt, I tried to say to Matt that Dav should be banned or timed out for like a couple of days for causing all this drama. And he wouldn't come to the party with it. So I spoke out at Matt. And that's what really pissed me off. Because I'm like, that's a fair enough like punishment. If the amount of times Oz has gotten timed out for less. So that's why I got really pissed off. I was like, well, that's not really fair on me. But, it wasn't really
Yeah.
breaking rules, was it? So yeah, I was trying to be a pick me girl back then too.
So after you got banned, a couple months later, there was this role that Tommy came up with called the Straight Jacket. How'd you feel during that time whenever he was like in it, and then like I think you could like listen to stages, and then everybody would leave and go to VCs. Like, how did you feel? Did you feel like left out, or did you feel like sad, or was it
Oh,
just something
I
you
hated
accepted?
it. I hated it. And for a time, I could see people in the VC, and because I was like Brick was like mine. I was like, oh, so he's in the VC with Grace and Nietzsche and Dav, and like, why isn't he taking my side? Why is he talking to them? I was like, what a piece of shit. And I the amount of times I messaged Brick on Instagram being like, what the fuck, you're a piece of shit traitor. And he'd have to call me later and he's like, Liana, calm down.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I got given the straight jacket role so I could call in because obviously Tommy sees me as quality entertainment and to join the stages. I don't know what the decision behind that was, but yeah, I got sick of it because it's like you just want me to be like little monkey to call in and spurg out, but you know, like I'm paying for a Discord server and you're gonna say I can be there partly, but not in the chat or the VC, which is whatever. I still pay
Yeah.
my membership.
Like there really is like this fucking other side to like Spurg drama that I've like noticed, right? Um, and like I know as soon as I say this, like people are gonna like it's either gonna be taken like, oh, that's gay or whatever, or they're gonna take it like, um, some other spurg out there is gonna like use it to their advantage, right? But like
Hmm.
there really is like this IRL aspect of it, right?
Yeah,
Um, it's like everyone loves this community, right? And then like people like they kind of turn on you, and it's like this place you like to go, and then it's like, oh shit, bro.
it's pretty
Um,
fucked up. It's a shitty feeling.
yeah,
Also, people are very quick to take sides as well. They form cliques very easily.
yeah,
So it's like a game of trying to get people on your side. When you don't like someone, you've got to like build up a rally, and it gets a bit childish at times. By the way,
yeah.
check your DMs.
Why?
I just got a message from someone saying "Go fuck yourself."
Are you?
Isn't that Tommy's mate?
Yeah.
What the fuck? He just said, "You heard me, bitch."
Say why? All right, developing story here. May or may not end up being cut out. We're looking DMs. Tommy's. Let me see.
Oh, he said just busting your balls. You can probably see us in there.
No,
Fucking
he's not.
idiot.
He's not here.
No, yeah, he's trolling me. Maybe he knows we're recording.
He doesn't know. I don't talk to him.
I don't know.
Well, cool.
Yeah, okay. He said I'm drunk. Anyways, fuck you, Heya how do you pronounce it?
I
Heya
want you to figure this out.
that fucking guy from Norway or wherever the fuck he's from.
I, I want.
Janaski guy.
I want you to figure out how to say it.
Alright, I'll ask him.
No, 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 no. I want you to pronounce it.
Heya
Say all of it.
Sakati. What?
Like, just break it down. Try and figure it out.
Hey Asa Kite. Oh, hi as a kite.
There you go.
Wow, I've known this guy for like 11 months and I just realized that.
Yeah. Breaking news. Hezekiah says to Liana, "Go fuck yourself."
Get fucked, faggot. You're gay anyway. That's what he said.
Lol.
True.
All right. Other than all that
Oh,
drama,
oh,
though,
you know what?
what?
I totally missed a section of. Kevin's gonna kill me. So there was a section in between, like me being 17, making videos to coming to the commentary community. I was like into wrestling, and there was this wrestling podcast called TWFS, and I would like call into that, and it was kind of like a community of itself where like we'd have members and there'd be like stories. It was literally a commentary community in a wrestling community, and like Kevin would do stories on like the members. And like I had a boyfriend called Max Murder, and he lived in Albuquerque, and he was like poor, and everyone would give him shit. And
Nice.
yeah,
Well,
so
that
that's
was
how
one
I.
of my questions. Were there any communities before commentary that you got into?
Yes, Kevin Scampoli, TWFS. He just got banned on YouTube again, so
What do you get banned
check him
for?
out on Trovo.
What are you banned for?
Bullying and harassment, and yeah, because he actually has wrestlers who report him.
Why do the
Uh,
wrestlers report? Oh, it depends on.
yeah.
I guess it depends on what he says. I don't watch him, so I don't know.
Well, he like did an interview with DDP, Jake the Snake Roberts.
Yeah,
So he's pretty like big time. But
nice.
yeah, if you like wrestling,
Oh,
go check him out.
why did he go to Trovo though? Why didn't he go to like Rumble?
Don't know. I
Who
never
goes to
asked.
fucking Trovo sucks. Anyway, ask him.
I
Um,
will.
outside of all that drama over the summer, have you gotten into anything since then?
No, I don't think so. Besides like little random spurgy shit on now recording.
See, oh yeah, you did the stuff with Virgil, which was everyone likes but me for some reason.
The sexting saga.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, not
Um,
really. I've just been avoiding like because I used to comment my opinion on like the commentary stuff. And I
yeah,
don't do that anymore because I don't fucking care. You
nice.
know what I mean? Like people who would jump in for Tipster. Like I used to jump in for Tipster all the time, but
Yeah,
no. I like not that I don't dislike Tipster or anything. It's just I can't be bothered. I'll
yeah,
jump
you
in for
can.
Tommy any day though.
Around August, Salvo was trying to make a woman podcast, which was like this is something like we joked about a lot. Like all woman podcast. And it's kind of funny how things turned out now with like there's
Mhm.
like a few.
Well,
Um,
it was okay. all these women podcasts originated from me. I started all this and shot from the point when I said to Tommy, you should have a women podcast. So
Really?
broadcast, women recording, yeah, you're welcome. So we joined the Salvo server and we got put into a group chat with Salvo with all the girls. So we were discussing having a podcast there, and Bex would be like the main host. Bex rocks. She's awesome. So yeah,
Who is
Salvo
she?
was trying to instigate that.
Nice. How did that go? How's the whole process? I was
Um,
there, but I'm asking you for like the viewers.
well, Abby and I were still like, because Abby and I were very like, because we're both very like, no, fuck you, no, fuck you. So we would fight all the time. And then, she'd come back and we'd be cool. And then we did one episode. And Salvo didn't like it. He thought there was not enough structure behind it, which I really want to upload. So that was okay. And then I think we made some weird pact that we'd send nudes, like to prove our loyalty. I don't know what we were talking about. Um,
That was probably a
so
Salvo idea.
maybe. No, it was my idea actually.
Uh,
So Salvo saw a few pictures, like no nudes of them. It was just me because I was like, fuck it. Everyone's seen my boobs anyway. So why not? Then, but this was before the now recording group were added to that group chat. So someone scrolled up and saw that picture. And I'm not going to name names, but it was you.
it wasn't me. I knew it was there, but I also just can't be bothered to scroll that far. I don't care that much.
I bet it was Matt Pitt.
Maybe. And that's why you
Anyways,
broke up with him.
yeah, fuck that guy. Moving on to
So,
bigger and better.
yeah, like still recording.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
um,
Moving forward.
all right, so that podcast, you recorded an episode. Honestly, I remember you and Abby having problems. I remember Abby and Dav too. That was like the main like that's kind of like what
Yeah,
I was really interested in.
I can't remember why Dev. Like, I think because everyone was spurging at Abby because she was like full on when she first joined. Oh, she made fun of 5 Seconds of Summer, which is an
Yeah.
Australian band that Abby loves. So Dav kind of targeted her, which is very interesting considering that's kind of what happened to me when I joined and Dav was there. So not saying there's a pattern or anything, but
Dav loved to pick fights. I think everyone who knew her knew that was her. And she could go
yeah,
for hours too about nothing.
yeah, she's copy pasta queen.
I wonder if her
So
and Brick ever got into any like debates or fights or anything, because I bet that would just like that just wouldn't end.
I think Brick would just laugh at her.
Maybe. I feel like no,
You
I
know
feel
what
like
I
he would take
remember?
the bait. Brick would take the bait.
I remember we were in a VC once and Tommy was there and she was trying to argue with Tommy
Tommy.
about gun laws. And Tommy was just like, look, you don't know what you're talking about, but like, I respect your opinion. And
Yeah.
she kept going and going and going. And I was like, oh my God, Dav, stop. Stop. Um, yeah. So she likes to debate, that girl.
Yeah.
Shout
So
out to Dav.
no episodes were released to the public, but I know there's a copy of the episode somewhere. It'll probably never come out though.
Hmm.
Um,
I think I've got it downloaded.
yeah. Why that one failed? Why aren't you a part of Woman Recording? Were you like ever asked, or were you like just not interested?
Well, originally Ozzy and I were talking about doing a podcast where we would go through the Bible and she would explain stuff to me and I'd ask stupid questions.
That sounds
Like that was
really complicated, but that sounds like kind of interesting, honestly.
so I'd be like the dumb blonde who isn't religious and she would be like the Catholic girl who is religious and it would kind of be like we'd pick a,
Wait, why isn't
topic.
that a thing? I would actually watch that. Like, that sounds
Well, I
great.
thought it was my idea, but then it never actually happened. And then she was really determined to start a podcast. So the day she did a stage to kind of get co-hosts, I said I'd be there and I wasn't because I'm like, I can't be fucked today. Like, I was like, fuck that. So she found co-hosts quickly and then she started woman recording. And then I was like, how do you know all these people? I'm like, since when were you friends with this person? I was all like, I'm losing my friend. What's going on? So I said to her, oh, do you still want me to be a co-host? Because I was like, oh, she's got it all set up for me now. I can just jump in. She's like, no, you can't. And I was like, oh, okay, fair enough. And all the co-hosts were like, oh, nope, nope, nope. She's like, you had your chance, and I guess I did. So I blew that one, which is fine because, like, honestly, it's not really my sort of thing, the whole woman thing.
Yeah.
I hate women anyway, so I'd much rather be with another guy. Yeah,
Right.
so.
Heads up, by the way, there is a severe thunderstorm in my area, so if my like internet goes out or something, I should be fine.
Mhm.
But if something happens to my internet, or my power should be fine because I have solar, so I think we're good.
Oh, you
But
have
other than that,
solar.
yeah, we're fancy. Um,
Nice.
yeah. So
Cool.
you don't have any issues with anyone on woman recording?
No, I'm hopefully gonna meet up with Ozzy in June for her birthday, so that'll be good.
Nice. You guys have
Um,
met before, right?
yeah, we caught up last October. So when I came back to the shop from the point server, I was unbanned. She'd just joined, and I was too scared to actually talk to her because she was so innocent. And she was like, she would just ask me questions, and I'd be like, I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to scare you off like the other girls. And then we just started talking, and then we would like I exchange numbers, and she was so sweet, and she was so supportive. And um, she's like, you should come see me on your holidays. So I was like, okay, sure, why not? I want to go away. We'll catch up. And we caught up, and we just chilled out and talked shit. And yeah,
Do
it
you
was
feel
fun.
weird doing that? Because like I've done it before now, where I've like given my number to people on Discord. Do you feel weird doing that?
No, because like I felt like she didn't even feel like a Discord friend to me. She felt like
Yeah.
a real friend. So when we saw each other, it was really cool.
I think
Um,
there's 3 people like from this community who have my number. Anyway, um, enough about woman. Actually, wait. I do want to say one more thing because I'm like really into that idea now about that podcast. All right.
yeah.
If Ozzy's listening, she needs to get her and one other person who's like really into the Bible or whatever. Right. Them two. You need to get someone like Liana who doesn't know or hasn't been interested or anything like that. And then you need to get like a hardcore atheist.
Mm,
I think that
true.
podcast would be great.
Who's a hardcore
Yeah,
atheist that we know?
oh, I bet there's a few. There's someone out there, guaranteed. This community's full of like spurks. Jalen, get Jalen.
Oh, that would be
She's a
so
hardcore
funny.
atheist. She said they
That
should
would
all
be
be World
amazing.
War II.
Fucking
That'd be such a good podcast. Anyway, just wanted to throw that out there. Ozzy, do it because I will sit here and watch every episode.
hell.
Um, so from one woman, not woman recording. Jesus Christ. From one woman podcast to the other. How do you feel about the broadcast?
I'm supportive of them, but I don't really listen to it because it's like, I don't know, like it's not my thing. Like they don't really talk about stuff that I'm really interested in. Like I don't mind Zali's stream here and there, but either I'm at work when Zali's streaming or I'm asleep.
Yeah.
And I've listened to one episode and it was the Edwin one, but otherwise they kind of talk about random shit. Like they just did a Drake Bell one, which I'm interested in,
Yeah, I
but
am too. I wonder
it's
where
not really
he's.
my thing. And also I'm a bit bitter because when Matt and Xylee were talking about getting another co-host, I threw my name in the hat and Matt said, oh, you don't want the Liana curse of like, because every time I've tried to organize a podcast, it's failed. So Xylee didn't even consider me. So I was
Well,
like,
you've
oh,
only
well,
tried
fuck you
once,
then.
right? Because like
Huh?
the other ones weren't your fault, right? You've only tried once.
Yeah. I don't know. So Xylee just completely cut me off as an option. So
Oh,
I think she had
that's
people in
gay.
mind anyway, and she already had an Australian, so that's fair enough. But I was like,
You
"Fuck
can
you,
only have one
bitches!" Then
Australian. It's like having the one black person in like a
yeah, it's
TV
like a
show.
black guy. Yeah. So then that happened. Then people wanted a third host for Clear as Mud, and I thought that would be perfect because I love people. I love Aaron, and
Yeah.
unfortunately, they would have been streaming during the week. So I would have been at work, so it wouldn't have worked out. But
Oh yeah, they
Aaron said
stream
that,
Monday morning for you, right?
yeah, so Aaron actually said to me that he wanted me. So just confirming that all of you bitches are lucky.
Liana
So
W.
yeah, so fuck you bitches. I hope you all fail. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
All right. Well, since obviously you have a podcast curse, like Matt said,
Yeah.
have you? I know you talked about like the little music videos you used to make. Have you ever thought about like today making like solo content, like your own channel and doing your own thing?
Um, I have, but I don't have the software or the equipment. And like I know some other podcasts get people to edit for them and stuff, but I'm not that sort of person who would ask for help for
Yeah.
anything. I don't want to be like, hey, can you edit for me? And I think that's pretty lame.
That's kind of how I am. Like not like that extreme, I guess. But I don't like I hate editing, right? And like I think I made that very clear to people. I can't stand it, right? But I
Yeah.
also like and I love like anyone who will help me and like actually do that shit like that and like thumbnails because I cannot make a thumbnail because of like my eye, right? Anyone who
Yeah.
helps me, I'm like incredibly grateful for. But I also
Yeah.
want to be able to like know that I can do the entire process myself.
Yeah.
'Cause that'd be
Yeah.
yeah.
So like I don't like podcasts who have like people in the background helping. It's kind of like, well, it's not really your podcast, is it, if you're not doing any of the
Oh,
work?
what do you think about now recording? Because
Well,
like
I don't.
they edit themselves. They edit the like I think DMAX and Core, and then I used to edit like the audio and all that. And then they get like the artists do the thumbnails. Is
Well,
that enough?
that's a fair balance. So what I mean is like people from outside the show doing the work for them,
Yeah,
like hypothetically. I think
yeah,
that's
that's
kind
enough.
of lame if you're
That's
not
like
paying.
outside of the general team.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. You could make content like on a laptop though. Like I don't know how bad or good your laptop is, but it doesn't have to be anything crazy to make content.
What, like do live streams?
I don't know about live streams, but you could like edit like a little video of you like talking about some sort of topic or like wrestling or anything really. Just like you,
Oh,
whatever kind of content you want to make. I think you could do it. You said you used to
I
edit, right?
could. I could, but I procrastinate. See, my problem is I'm lazy, toxic. So
Well, I think you
yeah.
should.
All right, cool. Can you do it for me?
No, because I can't even do it myself.
Fair enough.
I'm working on it though. I have
Um,
a crazy cool schedule for the next couple months of content.
sounds good to me.
Yeah. Um, are there any creators that you just can't stand? Like actually, not as a joke or anything. Like, are there any creators that you just don't like?
Uh, Jeez, like I don't really like Nicholas Diorio because he said some
Who?
things about me, but like I don't hate him. Like I don't like Nicholas Diorio because he thinks he's better and above everyone else. Like, you know what I mean? He talks down to people. You know, it's kind of annoying. You know, he doesn't mean it like in. You know, he's a dick.
Yeah, sure.
Like I don't like how he's like, oh, you're listening to it. Like I remember one time I called into Dead on Dave's and I was going to do a triangle solo, and he's like, "You add nothing of value to society." I'm like, "Okay, cool, no worries,
They're great
cunt."
triangle solos. Can I have one? Can you do a triangle solo?
Oh yes, I found it. It was under my bed. Let me grab it.
Oh, yes.
But hate, not really. No.
Do you
Oh,
think there's any that are like overrated?
um, yeah. Now recording.
Why?
They're fucking losers. We're the better podcast. They
True.
lost their
Fuck now
best
recording.
host.
Even though I'm
Yeah.
back, fuck now recording.
Oh, actually, this is going to be very controversial, but do you know who I think is very overrated?
Who?
Turkey Tom.
Ooh. Whoa.
And do you know
Um,
why?
why?
Because, like, okay, so I'm really big into Daniel Larson,
Yeah.
and his Daniel Larson video, he didn't do any research on. He just, like, did it off a video documentary on him.
Hmm.
So, like, he didn't get his facts right. He just watched a documentary about Daniel Larson and then put it into a video. And I thought that was really lazy.
I don't know too much about like Turkey Tom and his like the way he makes content. But I know he has. Does he have people who do like scripts for him?
I'm not sure. I know he's doing stuff with Willie Mack now, so
I know he's got
yeah.
Smaggle. Who knows what the fuck
Oh,
Smaggle
does
does
he?
for him? Yeah, Smaggle's like his little slave or whatever.
Michael's funny.
I think so.
Michael's so funny.
Yeah. Outside of Tommy, who else are your like favorite creators? Even like outside the community or just like in general?
Well, obviously Kevin Scampoli.
Yeah.
I like Mysterious, who does Trisha Paytas stuff, like all the tea community stuff.
Yeah.
Um, I like Tipstar. I love Tipstar. I don't really watch his streams. I don't have time to. Peepaw, of course. Banana, Unhinged. Who
Yeah.
else? And yeah, I just watch crime channels in between.
Did you ever come across Xylee before she like jumped to commentary? Because you
No,
were into like Trisha Paytas and she was kind of around,
no. So I remember first hearing Xylee on one of Tommy's streams, and I was like, "Who the fuck's this Southern bitch? Like, why is she talking like that? Why is she so angry?" But then I started listening to her streams. I'm like, "Oh, it's a bit. That's what she does.
I kind
And
of
she
want
does
to
it
like,
well."
I think I'm gonna clip that and use that as like a teaser for this episode and kind of
Yeah,
start
no.
drama.
She
It's like, who
cuts
the
the
fuck is
best
this?
Southern Belle promos in the world.
I love Xylee. She's like, I have like certain people in the community that are my favorite, right? It's always been Tommy, Nick, Tipster, and Dave, right? And
Oh,
then Xylee came around, and like now I really like Xylee. Not even from just like content. Like I
I
like
have
them
one
as people.
criticism. I have one criticism of Xylee.
What?
She always has to have Matt on.
Matt has to be everywhere.
No, Matt needs to like Xylee needs to do her own thing and get rid of Matt Pitt. He's holding her down. Anyways, tribute to Xylee, the Southern Belle. That's in case
Yeah,
she's bad at
that
me
was
after
that
she
was
goes.
good, but your noise suppression kind of took out the little echo.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, but it sounded good. Huh?
There you go.
Yeah, there we go. All right, cool. And my final question, and then we'll go to like
Mhm.
we asked for Twitter questions, right?
Yep.
Kill, fuck, marry.
Nice.
Tipster, Tommy, Dave.
I would marry Tommy. I would fuck Dave, and I'm sorry, Tipster, I'd have to kill you.
No.
Sorry. He's gonna hate me when he hears this. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
fuck. All
I
right.
just there's no sexual chemistry between Tommy, Dave, and me. Threesome. I mean, sorry. Anyways.
Before we go to the Twitter questions,
Mhm.
I have to do something.
Mhm.
I need to try again something I tried last episode.
Yeah.
I need to get our sponsor.
Do you want me to try and get an Adam and Eve sponsor?
Yeah, can you call them?
Yeah, I'll call them right now.
Oh wait, you're on your phone right now.
Mhm.
It won't pick up on the recording if you call.
I'm not gonna call them internationally.
No, but I'm saying if you call them, it won't be like I can't hear it because you're already on your phone.
Oh, fair enough. I'm signing up for this right now.
What are you
Wouldn't you
signing up
have
for?
to do it? Because it's under
What are you
your
signing up for?
Adam and Eve.
You're making it signing up for what
Wait,
though?
I'll
Just
send it to you because you'll probably have to do it under your account.
all right. Well, in the meantime, I'm gonna call this number.
Is this supposed to be a part of the stream?
It's about to be. Whenever I call, all right, I'm about to call Cocaine Energy back, and we are gonna get our sponsor right now because I didn't want to
Beautiful.
answer last time. Here we go. Hello.
Thank you for contacting Redux Beverages. Our business hours are Monday through Friday, 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m.
They're closed.
Pacific Time.
They're fucking closed. Is there a Raid
What?
Shadow Legends support number?
It's Saturday.
Oh yeah, I didn't think that one through.
It's like
All right, we're
business
gonna have
hours.
to we're gonna have to schedule our podcast around business hours
Why are you trying to call them while you're on stream?
because I did it last time. Why not do it again?
Fair enough. Why am I sitting on the floor?
Episode 3. Well, no, we're not. We're done with Cocaine Energy Drink. All right, we're done with them.
You don't want me to relapse.
Well, it's an energy drink. It's just a drink. It's not actual cocaine.
you being serious? Is that a real drink?
Yeah, it's a real drink. Brick was drinking it last episode.
Oh.
Oh, wait. We got a new phone number. Hold on. Copy. Let's see.
And customer service. This call may be recorded for quality assurance purposes. For
Can you hear
assistance
that?
in English, press 1. Para
Yeah.
asistencia en español, oprima número 2. To place an order, or if you simply have questions
Who am I
about
on
our
the phone
product,
with?
1. For assistance
One.
order, press 2. To check the
What is
status of an
this?
order you have not received using our automated system,
Who am I talking with?
press 3. To request a catalog,
Great Shadow Legends, right?
if you are experiencing technical
I think I know what
problems
this
on our
is.
website, 5. To change your mailing address, 6. To hear these options again,
Press 1.
What is
To
one?
place an order, or if you simply have, please have your Visa, MasterCard, Discover,
Who am I
or
calling?
American
I'm
You
not
just
doing
tried to
this.
place an order.
Care representative. Please remain on the
I'm not doing this. I'm not making an order. All right. I just want to.
No, just put it through and ask for the sponsorship. That would have
Alright,
been so
fine.
funny.
Fine. I'll call back.
Okay.
call may be recorded for
Shut
quality
up, bitch.
assurance purposes. For assistance in English, press 1. Place an order, or if please have MasterCard,
So funny.
Discover, or American Express card ready. To speak to a customer care representative, please remain.
This is so weird. Why am I doing
So
this?
Thank you for calling Adam Neve Customer Service. How can I help you?
Hello. I was wondering who I would talk to. I run a podcast on the internet, and I was wondering who I would talk to see if I can get a sponsor. What the fuck am I doing?
Number. Here's Friday at area code 919-100.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. Have a good day.
Adam, you
Yep.
have a great day as well.
Did you
What
just
number
call
did
you
he-
Adam?
No, he said thank you for choosing Adam and Eve.
I thought he was like,
Uh,
have a great day, Adam.
I'm calling.
Cool.
Calling. You know your party's extension. Dial it now. For a dial by name directory, press 2. Or for immediate.
This guy is so southern.
Dial 0. Someone will be happy.
Please wait.
I don't think this is the right number.
Find out. Again, it is the weekend, so I don't think we
I
can
can't
have.
think this through. It sucks. Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Hi.
Hi. I run a small podcast on the internet. I was wondering who I would talk to see if I can get a sponsor.
The department that you're in right now, call, sir, you would have to call back during the business hours.
Okay,
Monday
what are
through
the
Friday.
Okay. I will. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
What the fuck is going on? This sucks, bro. Alright, episode 3, we're getting a sponsor. Alright, we're recording at a time where there will be a sponsor. Alright,
Yeah, that
this
was
sucks.
such a waste
This
of
is
half an
bullshit.
hour.
This is bullshit. Alright, and I'm
All right,
angry.
let's get
I'm
questions.
angry
Let's
and I
go.
need an order. I need to make an order, and I'll do that after the podcast.
Twitter questions. Let's go.
Are you going first or am I going first?
Well, I thought I had a list. Do you
We'll
need
go
it?
with, well, or I can
I'm
just
not
pull
going
up
to
your
ask
tweet. I'll just
myself
pull up your tweet.
questions.
I'll pull up your tweet. Don't worry
Okay.
about it. How do you look so young? What's your secret?
I use a lot of filters, like a lot of them. Like I'm pro photo editor. That's a stupid question. I think he's trolling. I don't think I look young.
Yeah, that was from Nuclear Winter, whatever the fuck his name is.
Yeah, that wasn't approved on the questions list. Toxic. That's why I
Well,
wrote a
I'm
list.
on your tweet.
Toxic.
Maybe you. No, I'm on your tweet. Next we got from Mr. Lamar. Okay.
Yep.
If you
Yes.
could live anywhere in the world, where would it be?
In America, in either New York, California, or Vegas.
New York, California, or Vegas. So you just want to live like in a big area, like big city.
Yeah. Yes, New York was the dream, but like I'd take any state in America, to be honest, except Nebraska.
Why not Nebraska?
I mean, I'm thinking of Arkansas. Arkansas?
Arkansas? What, tornadoes? What do you...
Because it's filled with hicks, like
Oh, well, there's a...
KKK, crazy people.
Yeah. Well, stay away from
Isn't
Florida,
there a
too.
part? Is it true there's a law in Nebraska that after dark, people can kill black people, and it's allowed?
Liana.
Sorry, someone told me that a while ago.
That was the most blonde thing I've ever heard.
It was like after dark, if a black person's outside of his house, then you have
They
free
can't
reign.
shoot them because they're hard to find. They're like camouflage. Unless they smile.
Oh my
Anyway,
god.
speaking of black people, also coming from Lamar, Smash?
Like him?
I think so.
Yeah, Lamar's
It's just...
hot.
Okay. Next we got Chanry. What are you wearing? That was a terrible impression of her.
I'm wearing PJ pants. I'm
Okay.
kind of half dressed, so I'm wearing my jammy jams and a booby top and a bra, and yeah.
There you go.
I didn't want that one off either, so you fucking didn't look at my list.
I'm just on your... I don't give a shit. I told you I wasn't looking at your list.
Okay.
Fallon. Who are you?
My name is Liana Taylor. My friends call me Liana, though. I live in Victoria, Australia. My address is... No, I'm just kidding.
Go ahead.
Who am I? That's such a deep question, you know? Who is anyone, really? Yeah. I'm
right.
still looking for myself, so pretty deep.
Yeah, well, at least some of us can look. Also, next from Mari is, why are you so adorable?
Because I'm very manipulative and I'm good at it.
Okay, that was a very fucking woman answer. Oh god, I remember this fucking guy. I am sorry, I don't like him. This Joy-Con guy?
Who? Oh, Joy-Con.
Joy-Con isn't... Isn't? Joy-Con... I
Yeah,
don't know,
he
I don't
plays
care.
Hot Party. Yeah.
I don't like him because I remember when there was people arguing in the Keemstar server and it was really entertaining and he was trying to get them to stop fighting.
Mm.
And I think he's like 12 too. Anyway, are you
He
real?
is. No, I'm a figment of everyone's imagination. So, yeah.
Nice. And then I don't even know who the fuck is this? I don't know Lou? Lou?
Mm-hmm.
Why are you the forbidden whore?
So in the TWS server, there's a thread called the Forbidden Door, and Kevin changed the name to Liana is the Forbidden Whore. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Interesting.
Pretty fun.
Well,
I liked it. I thought it was funny.
that is all of Liana's questions.
That's not all the questions.
That is all the questions.
No, it's not.
It is.
Let me have
Which
a look.
Which one did I miss?
God, you suck.
What do you
Look
mean?
at my list.
Oh wait, yeah, you're right. My bad. Have you ever
Oh
left
no,
a
that was
server
all the
due to
questions.
bullying?
Yeah, I
That's a
left.
shit question. Sorry.
Well, I left not now recording. Oh my god, shot from the point because I'm like, I'm just gonna leave then, and they'll beg me to come back when the whole girl drama happened, and then I joined back pretty quickly. So I guess yeah.
Nice. How tall are you?
I'm 5'6".
I think is that all of them?
Yep, I think that's it. I think we're done.
Yeah, I don't get any questions. You're not gonna ask me my questions. It's bullshit, bro.
Brick asks, why are you gay?
Because women with dicks are very hot.
Fair enough. How's your day going? At
Shit.
30. Favorite ego? Good question, Mari.
Favorite e-girl? None, because I hate them all and they're all bitches.
You're about to say fat bitches.
I was gonna say but
Oh, well, anyways. Any more cool plans? Question mark from Empress.
Empress, why are you trying to get me to? Yes, my next upload after this will be a cool plan that no one except for like 10 people know about because 10 people have to know about it for it to work. Smile.
Don't fribbles.
But
Fribbles?
actually, no, not fribbles. Actually, I have a very cool plan for the summer, but I can't say anything more except you won't
Stay
expect.
tuned.
Actually, you might. Yeah. Stay
Stay
tuned.
tuned. Favorite member of Now Recording from Badwick?
Probably that toxic guy.
Yeah, he's pretty hot.
I
DJ Screwdriver asks, why did you backstab Now Recording?
because they're all pieces of shit and I hate them all and I hope they get banned off the platform so they can come back to my channel. Smile.
True.
I'm also back by the time this comes out, so I didn't smile. And I gave them
Fair
attention and clout. And they owe me
Fuck
for
Matt
everything.
Pitt. Matt Pitt's a slut.
Yeah, fuck Matt Pitt.
Dragon Dougie Douglas. What's 2 plus 2?
Duckster. 22. Yeah, Doug, you thought I didn't know my fucking arithmetics. Get out of here.
We need a Doug laugh. I can't.
There we go.
Laugh. Fallon, explain yourself. Why do you like Fallout 3?
Because Fallout 3 is better than New Vegas. New Vegas is like stupid. Fallout 3 has like the coolest like intro to a game. You're like a kid and then you like grow up and then you like you're in this vault and then you like come out of it, bro. Just the beginning and like all of it's just so cool. I love it.
Okay. I don't care. Sorry.
Lol.
Glucose Father asks, favorite horror movie? Good question.
I haven't really started watching.
If you don't say The Conjuring or
I
Terrifier.
swear to God, I was gonna say The Conjuring 2.
Oh my God,
I was
twins.
literally gonna say The Conjuring 2.
I love The Conjuring 2 too.
Movie scared the shit out of me. I was like 10 whenever it came out.
Valak is so scary.
Yeah. Did they ever make a 3?
The Nun was shit though.
I didn't watch The Nun.
Why not?
I don't know. I don't watch a lot of movies.
We're gonna have to watch The Nun.
I got baited into watching Conjuring 2 in the first place.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
I love watching horror movies, but I sit there with my eyes covered when the scary bits happen.
It's weird,
So,
right? Because like I can't like jump scares mess with me more than they mess with other people because I don't have peripheral. Whatever.
Peripheral
so, like,
vision.
yeah, so it's like all I can see. So like if you have peripheral, like you can see like it's not like you're not as focused on it, if that makes sense.
Yeah, see around you. Like
so like I would play like as a kid, I would play like Five Nights at Freddy's and I'd be like, what the fuck, bro? This is not no. I hate this.
Yeah.
I hate jump scares.
And the final question from Red Hood Dragon, why don't you just grow an eye back?
I'm not a starfish.
Do starfish grow eyes?
I don't know. In SpongeBob, they grow arms.
You mean Dragon Ball Z?
No. I watched an episode of SpongeBob where Patrick learned karate and then they cut his arm off. Yeah.
Starfish couldn't regenerate their limbs, but
Pretty cool.
Have you seen a starfish face? It looks like a little smiley face.
Yeah, that's kind of creepy.
I think it's cute.
I almost stepped on a jellyfish once.
Oh my God. You know, when I was like 12, me and my friend were at the beach and she was like splashing me with seaweed and there was a jellyfish in there. And I knew it was a jellyfish because it stung me in the face. And she was like, oh, no, it couldn't have been a jellyfish. Could have been a jellyfish. She's like, oh, no. And I'm like, my fucking face is stinging. And like, it wasn't bad, but my mum and her were like, oh, no, it couldn't have been a jellyfish. I'm like, fuck you.
Was it like a bee sting or did it like, what did it feel like?
It was just like a stinging pain. It was just it was actually a box jellyfish, which are pretty bad.
But I've never been stung by anything, so I'm kind of like worried about it because that's like how I live my life. Like if I don't know, like I hate not knowing things. It's like I kind of rather would be stung than not ever get stung.
Well, when I look up movies I want to watch, I read the plot, so I already know what's going to happen before I watch it.
The whole plot, or just like the like the brief description, the synopsis thing?
Nah, like the whole plot.
No, I don't do that. I do read like the summary
Yeah,
of like the general idea of like the movie before, so I can make sure I'm like interested and care. Because I don't like going into movies like not knowing anything at all.
yeah.
I do that with like TV shows too. Why I decide if I want to watch it or not. But
Have you watched The Last of Us?
I watched the first episode and I meant to go back and finish it. It's not because it was bad. I forgot.
Yeah. I don't really like watching series. I'm too
I do.
ADD.
There's a lot of series I like watching. Outside of like anime and shit. There's only a few animes that I like. But
The last series that I watched was not now recording. They wish. Mr. Robot. I love Mr. Robot.
I watched the first season of Mr. Robot and I need to go back and finish it. I got distracted. That's like how all my stories end, is distractions. But
We should definitely watch it.
yeah, I'm on season 2. Mainly I'm into like right now Cobra Kai. I finished it. I'm just waiting on more season.
Yay.
Obviously like wrestling. There's a good wrestling show called Heels. I'm still waiting on season 2. Needs to hurry up because it's been years at this point. I gotta watch the last season of Better Call Saul.
What else do we have to talk about?
Nothing really. We've gone for a good little bit. We could end it right now if we wanted to.
Oh, I would just like to say that that we're the best podcast on the market right now in the commentary community, and
True.
we're
And
legitimate and we're real, and we don't farm content, and we're too legit to quit. So, yeah, about to get an Adam.
You can't really shit on the podcast because we haven't had like a proper episode yet because we haven't had all of our co-hosts.
Brick's probably got like 200 viewers and loving life.
Let's see.
Or past that.
Let's see what Brick chose over still recording.
So he was just like, "Oh nah, I'm gonna be doing this today."
Well, they didn't really outright say that, but I think this is what he's doing for the next 6 weeks. He's gonna stream constantly.
Fucking
Brick has 81 people.
That's awesome.
Good for him. Is he at 200 subs yet? He's at 199. Holy shit. Let's go. Literally last week he was at like 80. So it's like really cool. It's like really cool seeing this.
Yeah, I know.
I'm proud. And you know what? I'm gonna be that guy. It's gonna benefit still recording. All these little new faces coming in.
Yeah, and the people are actually really funny, some of them.
Yeah. Hey, Break, by the way, fuck the network, alright? Stay on your channel. Because you can't like let your channel grow and then just abandon it and go to a different channel. I don't know if you wanted me to say that or not.
Oh, well, last night he was jumping into other people's live streams with his live stream. Like he was in Slugs. He was in I don't know. It's like ridiculous. I invited him to the fish tank Discord. He went in there and pissed them off.
Oh, did he? What did he do to them?
Oh, he was just trolling them as he does.
I don't think it's that bad to go around with the live stream as long as they know and like they're cool. Because like people do that, you know.
Yeah, he loves doing that. So they got pissed off, and I said, "That's his bit. That's his bit."
Yeah. Did he get banned?
No, they just were like, "What the fuck is that dude's problem?"
Oh. That would be kind of smart if you did a watch party in there for a stream or whatever, but I guess not.
Yeah. Actually, I went in there first and I started sharing my screen to that stream. So I was like, they were giving me shit because I'm a girl, and I'm like, I typed in the chat, "This person is pissing me off." So Brick mentioned them and they got all excited. So that was pretty funny.
But anyway.
I'm done.
I think that's about it.
Wait, one more thing. Nietzsche gang, Nietzsche gang, Nietzsche gang.
There you go. I think that's it.
We're done.
Pretty good interview, actually.
You reckon?
I learned a few things, yeah. I think people who are around back then will get like, you know, whenever you were like first coming around and knew you then. I think
Was
they'll
I a
enjoy
bit
it.
too harsh on Xylee?
Who
Maybe
knows?
not.
That's for her to figure out. And
Oh
I'm
well.
definitely gonna start drama by clipping that one section and posting it to Twitter later.
Oh
Uh,
no.
If you don't want me to, I won't, but I kind of want to.
Send it to me first, and I'll listen to it.
I think it was just like you being like, I can't quote it. I'm not even gonna try, but I'll send it to you and we'll see.
Do you want me to do the outro?
Yeah, go ahead.
Everyone, I hope you enjoyed this wonderful interview with myself. Listen to our next stream. We'll be having hopefully all three of us, and y'all can go fuck yourselves.
Can you guys like the video too? And can you tell all
Like
all
and
those
subscribe.
dorks who unsubscribed? All right, tell them to come back. I miss them, and I like my sub count because I like
Did
it, and I
people
like numbers.
Did people unsubscribe?
Yeah, when I left my recording, I was at like 1460, and now I'm at like 1390. I don't like seeing numbers fall. All right,
That's shit.
but as long as I stay
Traitors.
over 1,000, then I'm cool. I'm very grateful for what I have. Thanks, guys. Anyway, bye, cunts.
Bye.